Today, we're going to be talking about the best time to do things. Now, I want you to think about just a task that you repeatedly do. And then I want you to ask yourself, when's the best time to do it? And I want you to pay attention to a few different things. Like, when is it really easy for you to do it? When do you have the least resistance to doing this? And this could be based off of a couple things. It could be based off of like the time of day. It could be based off of like a monthly cycle. It could be based off of like what comes after a certain task. And so when you start to kind of pay attention to these things, you start to really work with yourself and your natural flow of things instead of working against yourself. So you might find that you have really great ideas after you go for a walk. So then if you're going to brainstorm something, it makes more sense to plan it after you're going for a walk versus planning it before or planning it on a day that like you're not going to go on a walk. And so when we start to notice these type of things, we can actually work with them. Notice when you feel a lot of resistance to doing something versus when you feel like it really flows. What's different? What is happening? What has changed? What is something that you could replicate? Because when you do that, you work so much more efficiently when it flows, when it's easy and it's very simple for you to do and it's so much more enjoyable, then you're actually going to want to do it. So it's not that resistance. Like, for instance, if I were to try to record podcast episodes at 8 p.m., like that really wouldn't be the best for me because I wouldn't feel very energized. I wouldn't feel like I want to do it. Another time that might not be that good is like if I'm recording them at like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. because like I haven't woken up all the way yet. So when you're able to just start to pay attention, you can just start to make those small changes. It might not be something you can do every single time, but it is something where if you just move like 20% of your task to something that's more normal, more natural, more ease for you, that's going to make so much of a difference. So start to pay attention. Like, when are the best times for me to do some of these tasks that I'm already doing repeatedly? And then setting yourself up for success with those things by doing them at that time. Your brain always has a good reason as to why it's not taking action toward your goals. It actually wants to keep you alive, which means it has come up with these strategies to actually make that happen. But unfortunately, those same strategies don't work for changing, creating something new, or achieving your goal. So if you want to learn about the strategies that your brain is actually using right now, then you want to get instant access to this video because we're going to talk about like what is your brain naturally wired to do, how it's not really working for you, and how you can actually start to change that and improve it and make progress so that your brain is more wired to help you take action and achieve your goals. Go to successbykayla.com to sign up and get instant access to that video. And then you're also going to be on my email list. So get ready for some really great emails that are going to help you take action toward your goals now.